Well, hello and welcome to Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv. It is a beautiful August day, getting close to September, and this time of year it's really nice, particularly in the mornings here in Utah. Let's see what we've got going on the channel this week. Welcome to Morning Coffee, Maddog Merv. Today, got our French roast this morning again.
I wonder if I'm a big fat guy. I mean,
holy cow.
I always had a schmear.
He's probably going for bagels. He's trying to steal.
Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it.
I have no clue.
And I got a bunch of chores to do. Oh, who wants to do that?
Today's shout out goes to Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv, and the reason is today starts our 4th season of doing morning coffee. I started this back in the middle of August during COVID in 2020 as kind of a way to get you folks behind the scenes of what was going on in my regular videos, kind of give you a preview of upcoming stuff, just kind of an update on, my life and what, maybe make it a little more human, if you will. The whole channel. So the idea originally came from my good friend Ricardo. He and I used to go to coffee quite often when we worked in the office together. He was always my supervisor, but we were always good friends too. We would go to coffee at a local Starbucks, usually sit down outside and just enjoy being away from the office. And it gave us an opportunity to get out of the whirlwind of everything going on at work and actually think. And some of our most creative things, some of the best things we were able to accomplish in our department came from our coffee ritual. We'd go usually about once a week. Sometimes we couldn't make it on the same day. We couldn't always make it once a week, but we would try our best to do that. And it was something I absolutely cherished, but it gave me a different perspective going back to the office, being able to look at what was ahead, what we had accomplished, and where we're at right now kind of thing. So anyway, I can't remember the name of the channel now. One of the channels that I used to watch a lot of, he started doing a kind of a nighttime lights out or nighttime thing on his channel that was the same type of thing behind the scenes. So I thought, we're going to do morning coffee because that's what I like to do, is be out here on the veranda for coffee in the mornings and just kind of have a little interpersonal with you folks and bring you up to date on things. So this happy end of 3 years, beginning of the 4th year of Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv. Yay! Okay, guys, so a quick reminder that on pretty much all my videos now, the earlier ones it wasn't that way, but for about the last year, all my videos, in the description, there's going to be a link to something. I try to link the kit that I'm working on or talking about, or something equivalent type thing in the description. And what that's for, that's my Amazon affiliate program link. And I've talked about it before, but I need to bring it up again because it helps me. Okay, if you want to support the channel, I don't have a Patreon page. Maybe someday. I just that's not something I've gone down the road of. But if you do want to support the channel, what really helps, if you buy stuff from Amazon, you click on one of my links in the description. So let's say that Object 279. You click on that, oh, poof, it pops up on Amazon for, how much and the shipping and all that stuff. And you don't have to get that. You don't have to buy that. All you have to do is decide, you know what, I want some camping gear. I don't want this stupid tank. And you go up in your search bar there for Amazon, and you search on Amazon, camping equipment, and it pulls up what you want. You go, oh, cool. Get what you want. You check out just like you normally would. it's just like you normally would do things on Amazon. The difference is because you clicked on my link and used my link, it sends me a very small commission. And I mean, it's very small. But, you know, a few pennies here and there, they do add up. And so if you want to try and help support what we do here on the channel and you use Amazon, please click on those links. You don't have to get what's there, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Nothing extra. You're not charged anything extra. Nothing. But it does cost that company. They give me a little commission for it, so yay. So please, if you can, use my Amazon links. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. So last week we did that piece on painting the Willies. And that kit is such a dog. I like cars. I like car kits to a point. I really like the Revell car kits because they're usually much better engineered. Those old AMT kits and MPC kits, oh my gosh. Yeah, you know, we cut our teeth on those, and we got a lot of good modeling skill out of them because they were crap kits. They're still crap kits. They still haven't been updated. Except for round 2, once in a while, we'll throw in some new decals and throw in some pad printed tires, and, you know, then you get the same crappy old kit. In working with this kit, I was trying to decide how exactly I wanted it to go. I decided instead of a racer, I wanted more of a street machine type of a thing, based off of a 40 Willys that used to run around the streets here. So as I was painting it, I did this candy grape from Testers, and I thought, I've got enough, you know, purple, you know, Mopars. I really didn't need one more as a Willys. And I thought, I really want a black cherry kind of look anyway. So I added some other red metallic that I had, tried to mix up a good color, and sprayed it. And at first I really liked it. The more and more I've looked at it, the more I'm just not happy with it. I really wanted a darker, richer, you know, black cherry look. But it's okay. It'll work. What's on there? Sometimes you got to paint. You got to put down a color coat to find flaws, and that's exactly what I did here. The bottom part was always going to be a black cherry, and the top part, I was really thinking I wanted to paint something else. We wound up going with what is it? Sublime green. And I figured that would be a good accent to it, and that would really stand out. And sure enough, it does. So most of it was done with the Testers paints. The clear coat was I think the clear coat was that high gloss. I can't remember what I did for the clear coat on it. I'd have to go back and watch the video. Anyway, I hope that everybody got something out of those techniques that I used there. Again, slightly different than some of the other techniques that I've shown in the past. And of course, just building that thing. It's such a dog. So coming up, I think we're going to do part 2 this week. I'm still working on it. Still trying to get things to a point. I don't know that the car itself will be finished, but we'll be fairly close. So we'll see. I'm going to try and get that cranked out tomorrow for you folks. Again, part of the problem is building the thing, that construction of it, it's just so poorly engineered, and yeah, it takes a lot of modeling skill itself. So anyway, that's what I got planned for tomorrow. Now in the kit hoarder stash, we had that Object 279, which I've been wanting that kit for some time, mostly for that figure. But it comes with a little thing, World of Tanks thing on it. I don't think it's on the tech tree in World of Tanks anymore. I know at one time that it was. It's just a weird looking, like a boat hull with like I call it a T-80 turret, but it's the turret that they've used for so long, the Russians, and then 4 sets of tracks just sitting or this is sitting on top of. So it's the weirdest looking thing. from one of the viewers made a comment that there were actually some of them built. Never saw service, but they were, the Russians actually built some in like 1959, a few of them, for prototypes. So it did make it that far. How about that? I'm anxious to get the turrets built because there's looks to be 2 complete turrets and 2 complete guns. So yeah, that part I'm gonna get on pretty quick. So next week, I've got some figures, and I've got that 88 millimeter pack howitzer still to look at. So I'm not sure which one we'll do, but the one is some figures from, I can't remember the name of the company now. It's a weird company don't even remember the name of. Rich, is it? RIICH, something like that. Anyway, it's got Winston Churchill, it's got Montgomery, it's got Churchill's daughter, and another British general that I'm unfortunately not familiar with, because when it comes to my World War II studies, Europe wasn't my main thing, and Allied forces weren't my main thing. Mostly what I studied was like Battle of the Bulge, Battle of Berlin, and the armored divisions. So unfortunately, I don't know exactly who all's in this kit, but we'll take a look at it either this week or next week. I'm a week away from Halloween kickoff season, which means, 1st of September, Labor Day officially opens for me the Halloween season, which starting to get the decorations out together, get them prepped for putting them up in October. Gives me about a month to start getting things, ready. Sometimes I like to start in August, but for me, the official kickoff really is Labor Day, and I just call it the Halloween season. So we're not far away from that, and I'm looking forward to some of the projects that I've got planned. And of course, I'll bring you folks along with some of the model building. Will slow down just a little bit because I've only got so much time. But there's that Baldwin Motion Camaro we're still working on. There is an armor project that I have on the desk as well that I'm working on. So I'll kind of see what happens. Might do a little more travel this upcoming month. We'll have to see how it goes. With me, you just never know. So, well, folks, I am about finished with my coffee, and I'm going to get in there and try to get this Willys finished. Either way, we're going to talk about the Willys tomorrow on the channel. So we will see you tomorrow, and thanks for all you do, and welcome to year number 4 of Morning Coffee with Maddog Merv. Take care.